Oh, hello. Welcome back. You must be here to hear the rest of the story. If you haven't already heard the first half of this story, please click the video link in the description below and come back to this video once you're done. If you've already watched that video, let's continue. So, as you already know, Avon and Matic by this point had already completed every free quest in old school Runescape except for Dragon Slayer 1. In the time between finishing Corsair Curse and starting Dragon Slayer, both of them had risen their combat skills several levels each. They were both capable of wearing the full rune armor I had gifted them before, except for the plate bodies, of course. But that would soon change, as today would be the day they kill the Dragon of Crandor. We agreed to meet outside the Champions Guild, where their quest would begin. I remember I was sporting Zamorakian rune armor that day, to pay my respects to the Dark Lord. You see, while Avon and Matic were honing their combat abilities, I was increasing my prayer level at the Chaos Altar, where the Dark Lord was generous enough to spare several of my offerings, thus earning me additional prayer points. What a generous Dark Lord he is. As we waited for Avon to arrive, I decided to pass the time by killing the evil chicken that resided within the guild. This foul beast, pun intended, had caused many veteran players incredible inconvenience back in the olden days of RuneScape, and no number of deaths would be enough to quench my thirst for revenge on that creature. Matic even added insult to the chicken's misfortune by mocking the beast as I slashed it apart with my Zamorakian blade. Eventually, Avon arrived and our quest began. As our two heroes inquired about rune plate bodies, they were directed to Oziak, the overweight armorsmith in Edgeville. He's wearing rune armor and he's fat. I never looked at the side of his body before. Yeah, he's kind of chubby. As expected, he wouldn't sell them rune plate bodies unless they did something heroic: slay the dragon. After returning to the Champions Guild and getting all the necessary information from the guild leader, I traded Avon all the items he would need to complete the quest. I didn't need to give Matic anything, because she, being the eager girl that she was, already went ahead and completed most of the quest prior to that day. All she had left to do was go to the island and kill the dragon. Avon and I teleported to Lumbridge, and got the anti-dragon's shield from Duke Horatio, then met Matic in Port Sarum to get Wormbrain's map piece. Unfortunately, like last time, it would appear I had forgotten a step in the quest. Luckily, Melzar's maze happened to be pretty close by, so we decided to take care of that map piece while we were in the area. Matic even still had her key from the time that she went into the maze, so the two of them went inside while I stayed out and waited. I gave Avon some instructions to help him traverse the maze, and after several minutes and a surprisingly quick battle with Melzar the Mad, he retrieved the map piece and emerged victorious. Afterwards, we went up to Goblin Village to knock out the step I had forgotten about, then climbed up the nearby mountain to talk to the Oracle. Since I had already given Avon the necessary items, it was a quick trip underground to the magic door and a few odd item sacrifices to get the second map piece. From there, all we had to do was go pay Wormbrain for the map piece. We could have increased Avon's magic level to telegrab the piece, but that would have taken longer. As great as it would have been to watch Wormbrain die, it was just faster this way. With all three pieces obtained, we walked over to the docks to buy Lady Lumbridge, then we went to Draenor to recruit Ned as a navigator. With everything in place, both Avon and Matic went to Port Sarum to make their journey to Crandor, while I went to Karamja.
Go down the trap door.
Matic's being pretty quiet, so I assume either she's fighting the dragon, or she's still making her way to the area.
There's a cutscene, so...
Yeah. Ah, she's at the island, okay. Well, that island, Crandor, is what you will see here, actually connected to the island of Karamja, which is the island we went to during that Pirate's Treasure quest.
Okay, so still in a cutscene, but I'm at the island now. So what were you saying about a trap door?
After making my way through the volcano to the Crandor entrance, I directed Avon and Matic down into the cave and showed them the secret wall they could use should they ever want to return to Crandor. With determination in their hearts and plenty of extra food at their disposal via my inventory, it was time for them to fight. Again, Matic, being eager, jumped in first and started fighting. Avon jumped in too, but the three of us learned that apparently only one player can fight Elvarg at a time. I expected a second Elvarg to appear for Avon to fight, but alas, it didn't happen.
So you just run to climb over wall?
Yeah, just climb over the wall. Maddox going in. She's going in guns ablazing, it looks like. Ah, you see that fire?
Run! Run! On the wall. Go! In!
Yeah, and remember, you can climb back over the wall if you get in trouble. I'll try to keep these skeletons dead.
So, hang on a minute, though. If Maddox fighting...
Oh, okay. Did you win? Maddox, you won already?
No.
Oh, she's... Okay, then, Avon, save your prayer. You're wasting... Like, turn your magic off.
Yeah, done it. So that's perfect, yeah.
Whoa, watch your health, Matic. I'd stay a little closer to the entrance in case you get in trouble.
So I've got to wait for Matic to...
Also have your run energy on so that you can get out fast if you need to.
Turn your power off, Matic, unless you're still...
Yeah, no, let me trade you, Matic. Let me get some food. Matic was fighting using the Runescape phone app, which is just not as good as a computer, so she struggled a bit to maintain control over the situation. After her prayer ran out, she left the fight. I gave her some money to take the Karamja boat to Port Sarum to recharge her prayer, and while she was gone, it was Avon's turn to fight. Avon had emerged victorious, his first time ever fighting Elvarg, and he won. It was a proud moment for all of us. As Avon left to go complete his quest, Matic returned ready to fight again. After some instruction and a few words of encouragement from me, Matic went in to fight the dragon again. While she was fighting, it appeared on my screen as though she was just fighting a fireball. But, when the battle was over, Matic too had emerged victorious, and I once again would bear witness to one of my pupils tearing Elvarg's head from her body. She won, I heard it. Yeah, there's the dead dragon.
Yeah.
Now, rip that dragon's head off, do your victory pose. Yeah, I got a good look at it on my screen here. And there you go, Matic, you won. With both of them tasting sweet victory, they returned to Oziak to prove their heroism and finally earn the right to wear the coveted rune plate body. With both of them having unlocked the ability to wear full rune, I thought it was appropriate to give them a prize. Since I was wearing full Zamorakian rune armor, I decided to gift them the two other main god sets. Matic wore the Saradomin rune armor, and Avon wore the Guthix rune armor. The three of us stood there, basking in reflected glory, enjoying the moment as we stood in unison. All three of us knew there were more adventures to come. Perhaps after some more time and training, the two of them would be joining me on the other side, in the vast world of pay-to-play membership. But, for the time being, this is where the story ends. I hope you liked it, as I'm sure there is more to come. Thank you for watching.